Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, Zach Wheeler. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ian Happ, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Marsh moves under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. 1 point of concern hitting in that 2-hole, Kyle Tucker.
Yeah, Boog, he just hasn't been himself at all lately. I mean, it's hard to know if it's mechanical, if it's mental. It's just a struggle all the way around. It's something that everybody goes through. I think the key is you've got to stick to the process. You've got to focus on every pitch and don't worry about the result. Take it one pitch at a time, one at bat at a time.
Just missed. 1 out, base is empty. And it is 2-1. And that is out of play. And a good eye there.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki, 7th in the National League in RBIs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Marsh quickly gets it back in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. And now it's Dansby Swanson.
How many times have we seen an early at bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
This to third, and that one handled. Steps on the bag for the force, and that is that. Cubs strand a couple, and now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. And the pitcher for this one, Matthew Boyd.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets, and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
And a swing and a miss there.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. To the right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Here's Turner now. That's outside. And that is ball 1.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Bush pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
You have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
1 strike.
The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have...
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We played an inning. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a foul ball. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for the Cubs.
So here's Horner now.
Nico Horner.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Now one missed. Crow Armstrong leads off second with nobody out.
Full count.
And that one is lifted in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's gone. That should get the dugout going. His second of the year, and that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Shaw now at the plate. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That's off the inside corner. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Tap in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And it's fouled away. Still only one out here in the inning. Next one just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive. One-two now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. Two outs, base is empty. That one fouled off. 2-2. That one is hammered right field. Castellanos ranges back. Hauls it in on the warning track. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Alec Bohm. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. To the right side, Horner. Whips it to first.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Castellanos launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And foul as it bangs off the fence. One down, base is empty. That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field, Tucker sizes this one up, makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 6th,
Max
fielder,
Kepler at the plate.
Max Kepler.
Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Ball.
Next offering is down low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 down, nobody on. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
JT Realmuto stands in now and watches strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one off the mark,
plate.
and the count is 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-2.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe! In comes the run from second. And it's now a 2-run game. Man at first. Here's the third baseman. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. 2 outs.
Ball.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Tucker settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Wheeler back to work. First pitch swinging. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He circles the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now at the plate, Michael Busch. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. He did not go around. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's in for a strike. And 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Swanson digs in. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Man at second.
Ball 1.
Double barreled
1 ball,
action
1
in
strike.
the bullpen. Taijuan Walker, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Johnson getting loose as well. Next pitch is outside. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that one hammered. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 5-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
And now here is Pete Crow Armstrong in plenty of time to first and one away in the top of the third. Here's Nico Horner. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one the other way. And there's 2 down. Here's Reese McGuire. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Kepler makes the catch. And that is that. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 5 and the Phillies 1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes he goes, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. This is Bryson Stott, struck out looking at his first at bat. And there's a strike. Ball 1 there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next pitch, not close, up high. He goes down looking.
Now batting.
Here's Trey Turner. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the gap. And that's going to roll to the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Waste no time there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So runner at second, 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Rips that one to right. And that'll do it. Phillies strand one. They're down here 5-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but
that's a ball.
Up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Inside. Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching
out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Taijuan Walker.
99.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
So the lineup flips over. Ian Happ up to hit. That one's in there, and that's strike one. Happ, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Shaw on at first, nobody out. Just misses with that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And the runner holds.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Tucker, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. There's one, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Marsh on the move. And that is that. Bottom 4 and digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Just off the inside edge.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
To short, could be 2. Takes it himself for 1. On to Bush. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Kepler.
Now batting Max Kepler. Doubled his first time. In for a strike. 0-1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Horner tosses to first, and that is the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Cubs 5 and the Phillies 1. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Outside low, ball one.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Now batting, shortstop
Dansby Swanson stands in. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. In time to Bone.
That's an out.
And Swanson is set down.
Now batting.
So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 0 for 1. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth.
1-2.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Cubs, second baseman Nico Horner.
And now it's going to be Nico Horner, 1 for 2. There's the strike.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws.
Runner on the move. Line drive. Jump throw to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
The batter now is Reese McGuire. That one's in there. Strike one. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And that will end the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Phillies 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Out to short, Swanson. And Real Muto is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And he lays down a bunt. In time to Bush. They handle the bunt and get the out.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone is playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attack hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Offense held in check there. We're through 5. It's the Cubs 5 and the Phillies 1. Back at Citizens Bank Park, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Matt Shaw. Walker back to work. On the ground. And foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Now batting, left fielder, Ian Happ.
So digging in, Ian Happ. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And right back to the mound. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Tucker in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 outs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Now here is Seiya Suzuki. In the dirt.
0-1.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. Top of the order, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Phillies 1. Back here in Philadelphia at the plate, Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Phillies, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. And ball 1.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Turner, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And there's a ball.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second, and he's got his second double of the game. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball to the right side. Schwarber out of the play. And now it's Alec Bohm.
First baseman, Alec Bohm.
That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from third comes across. It's 5-2.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So up next, Nick Castellanos. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Bohm in to score. It's 5-3.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So runner at second, 2 down. Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. That's towards center. Crow Armstrong settles under, squeezes it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Phillies 3.
Now pitching
Welcome
for the
back.
Phillies.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Banks.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Grounder off the pitcher. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. The shortstop takes the ball. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Cut on and lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And a swing and a miss. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Carlos Hernandez up and throwing. Strom getting cranked up as well. Ball one there.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Going to count 1-2.
1-2.
Busch leads off first with one away. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Horner at the plate now. That's ball 1. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. Fought off foul. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Cubs 5 and the Phillies 3.
Now pitching for Chicago.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brad Keller.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Real Muto stands in here, takes ball one low. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-1.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Now the third baseman. Keller goes 6 feet 5 inches. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're still down 5-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matt Strom.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now he breaks his back. One down.
Now batting, third baseman
Matt Shaw digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Strom, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. That misses. 1-0. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next offering misses. 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a base hit, and that extends the inning. Here's Kyle Tucker. That one lifted to left. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. Cubs leave one, and it remains 5-3. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Misses inside, and it's 1-0.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Here's a 1-1. That one fouled off. Right side, hard hit. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Cubs leading by 2 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That clips a corner. Smoked on the ground a second. Horner over to first. He's out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. Through 8 full, it's the Cubs 5 and the Phillies 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jordan Romano.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jordan Romano.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. That one missed.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch.
Swing and a foul straight back. Romano, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer.
No.
Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson. In the air, foul off first. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Phillies 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Daniel Palencia.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Leading off.
And here comes Alec Bohm.
First baseman, Alec
Just off the inside edge.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Right through there for a strike.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Fouled off down the right side. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Struck him out of the foul tip.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Castellanos in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down. And
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that ball is gone. He sends it out of here. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 5-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Next to hit, Max Kepler, 1 for 3. In there for strike one. Just missed.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
High fly ball out to left field. Hack settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting.
So it's their last chance in this one. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take game one of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show,